What's going on, guys? Back at the works. Another day at the works. Thank God. You can never be sure of those. You never know. A little mail call. A little progress on the Lady Lex memorial build. It was good to see Mr. Frankie Day, put up his build yesterday, I believe he did it. He's going to be building the Lexington, paper model of the Lexington. Looking forward to seeing this. So, without further ado, mail call yesterday. Two new shop cards come in from two new, well, they're not new members, they're new to me, but the shop cards are, I mean. First we got Jerry Brokamp over at NEK Customs. A bunch of you guys know Jerry. Some of you, if you don't, go over, check him out. Jerry's a good builder. Not mistaken, I believe the NEK is Northeast Kansas Customs. I thought that's what he said. I could be wrong, but I thought that's what it stood for. But that's a nice car. I like that color blue too. But thank you, Jerry. Appreciate it, buddy. Go check him out, Jerry Brokamp over at NEK Customs. You can see that's where you can find him. And then we got James Morris over at Morris Custom Model Shop. Like that Chevy. Thank you, James. If you guys don't know Jim, go over and check him out. Awesome builder, just like all of you guys are. I like the guys, some of you guys that have the garage dioramas. I like those. I can think of Bernie, James. I know there are a couple other guys. Jerry over at Jerry's Autos, he's got a good one. He's got the big boneyard there. I like that. But, yeah, so you guys don't know Jim, go check him out. That's where you can find him there. James Morris. Ooh, he's been building a while. Keep it up, Jim. Thank you. All right, guys. Progress on the SBD. We got progress. We ran into a couple problems. I was going to do it with the flaps open, but the condition of the flaps left a lot to be desired, as you can see. You see the big bend in them? Yeah, well, I tried everything to straighten those out, and it's so thin, the material is so thin that I was almost tempted to make new ones. And I still might, because the more I look at them, the less I like them. But, yeah, we'll see. I'm going to think about this. Really not happy with it. But it is what it is. So, we got the whole interior is all done. Got the gunner's tub in. I got to put there's a little radar sight that goes up in there. I need to do a little silver highlight brush there with the dry brush. Gonna paint the wheels. Gonna leave the cockpit open. So they give you two cockpits. They give you one to do the whole thing closed, and then you can get the. They got the individual ones. And in all actuality, that one right there, the rear one for the gunner, was often left off on the real plane. I guess it was more of a pain in the ass It was just easier to take it out and leave it out than it was to keep opening it and closing it. And it was mostly open anyway when they were out patrolling, so I'm going to just leave it off. And the other ones all bunch up. The other ones are all going to be right here in this middle. So that one will be gone. And then this one will get glued over this. And then this one gets glued over that. And then the Pilot's one, you can either glue it or leave it so it slides back and forth. Because there's the one that goes up here. What the hell I do with it? Oh, there it is. And then we got this one that goes here. That goes over the sight. That black thing up here is a sight. So that front one's going to be on permanently. But the other ones, like I said, that one and that one will be on permanently. And then the Pilot's one I'm going to leave so he can slide. But I might just glue it too because it's going to be outside. So I may just put this one on. And just leave the back off. I could maybe even be able to cut that back one off from this. And then just put that on. I don't know, I'll see. It's gonna be hanging out in the porch and it gets windy out there sometimes, so I'm gonna have to glue those all on so they don't go flying off. I might just glue it up closed, now that I think about it. Well, I still got bombs to do. Gotta paint the bombs, gotta paint the tires. Got my propeller tips yellow. Now I just gotta paint the propeller black. Black nose cone. There are things out there that said that the nose cones on these were red. But from what I've been reading, that didn't last very long out in the field because these nose cones here, yeah, right. That nose cone that goes on the propeller right there was made of rubber. And at the time, they didn't have any paint that would stick to rubber like they do now. So, yeah, you could paint it, but it would crack right off. And especially out where they were. So, I'm just painting mine black. That's not wrong, so. And that comes right from these directions. Speaking of this kit. Complicated to follow directions. You really got to watch between what they show you and what they tell you. There are a couple things here that I've done wrong. Well, not done wrong, but just complicated. It was just, like I said, it was more, you really got to watch in between what they show you and what they tell you. There were a couple times where, from what I was reading, I would do, and then I'm looking at the picture and I'm going, yeah, but that's not what they're telling me and what they're showing me are two different complete things. So which one is right? So, and even marking up, it was a little bit tough to mark up because some of these interior panels that you put in, bulkheads or whatever you want to call them, you don't put them in the right place. And like I said before, this is never built a cockpit like this before in my life. Never put the plane together first and then put the cockpit up into it. So, I had a couple of little problems. But nothing that can't be fixed or whatever. It is what it is. It's going to be hanging in my museum, so whatever. But, beautiful day out here today, guys. Beautiful day. Upper 70s. No humidity. No clouds. Going out and getting some tomato plants later. So I can get my tomatoes going up on the deck. Been doing that the last few years out here. Every summer we get nice fresh tomatoes. I use buckets. 5-gallon buckets. Put some rocks on the bottom. Fill them up with pot and soil. Throw the tomato plant in. Fresh tomatoes until September. So. Alright, boys. I'm running low on time here. Enjoy your day. Again, thanks for the cards, guys. Jerry and James, appreciate it. Go check them guys out. Weekend's coming up. Enjoy. Talk to you guys. Peace out.